if you know you cannot afford to eat salmon, you can't afford it, please look for another option. Yes, you can lose weight eating regular foods. I don't know where we get the idea from that. It has to be expensive for it to be effective. Hello, welcome to Lifestyle with MM. In my last post, I talked about sustainability in starting your weight loss journey. For any plan to be effective, it has to be sustainable. You have to be able to do it over and over again effortlessly. The key word being effortlessly. Instead of us focusing on how to make the plan sustainable, we spend too much energy focusing on how to build determination. Yes, determination is good, but at the same time, if your weight loss plan is stressing you out, you have to put in excess effort in order to follow your plan. Then there's a possibility that that plan is not sustainable. Let's talk about food in our weight loss journey. Nigerian food, to be precise. We know that the economy is not economying, yes? And most of the times when people try to sell us weight loss plans and food timetable, if you check very well, most of the foods are quite expensive. They are not sustainable. Yes, people working 9 to 5 will hardly find time to be able to follow a specific meal routine, except when they are meal prepping. What about those that don't have fridge to keep this food? What about those that cannot store food in large quantities? We don't take time to, look at all these things before we embark on a plan. When we talk about sustainability in making your weight loss plan, it's not just about food. It's about food, it's about workout routine, and lifestyle in general, yes. So when it comes to food, the questions you should be asking yourself is that, these foods I want to eat, can I sustain them? Can I always get them? Like, are they easily accessible? So there are some foods that you have to walk from Ojuelegba to Surulere to Ojota just to get it. There are foods that are not readily available. And there are foods that you can just open your door and across the street they are selling it. So if you're the kind of person that you're always busy and you buy things from around your neighborhood or your environment, you have to take this into consideration. Another thing is to cook it. Some of us don't have time to cook. That is even the major problem. Fast food, fast food, fast food. Okay, so in those kind of situations, the best thing to do is to go for foods that are easily prepared, foods you can make easily. You don't have to spend hours to prep it. Yes, simplicity is another thing. Some of us, we just make cooking complex. Food is not for the beautiful look. It's to nourish your body. You eat food to nourish your body, not to. So there are so many formalities that we feel we have to engage in order to prepare food that are really not needed, and they consume our time, and you're like, I cannot cook. Imagine to prepare soup now, I will use 5 hours. Come on. If we can cut out unnecessary formalities, you see that you prepare all these meals faster. Yes, another thing is storage, like I spoke before about. If you don't have a system to store your cooked food, then you should be thinking of going for foods that you can easily prepare and consume, completely. Yes, so whatever plan you're trying to do for food, make sure it's something you can sustain without stressing yourself and without stressing your bank account. Now, another problem is that, especially people that are married or people that are living with other people, it's hard for them to cook their own meals separately and then cook for the families. I'm talking of the mothers and, that want to do the whole weight loss thing. Just imagine having to cook your own meal separate and cook the family's meal separate. It's a lot of stress. So these are the factors that people don't consider when they decide to go on their weight loss journey. the first thing you should do is to make sure your plan is sustainable. Let's also talk about the prices. In Nigeria, there are some foods that we can have access to. In fact, most of our foods are high in carbohydrates. We have little protein options apart from chicken and beef and turkey. I mean, animal protein most of the time. And then by the time we decide to go into, even milk is part of animal protein. That's just the honest truth. If we decide to go to other sources of protein, we don't really have much options. I mean, beans is not really a complete protein. If you know you cannot afford to eat salmon, you can't afford it, please look for another option. Yes, you can lose weight eating regular foods. I don't know where we get the idea from that it has to be expensive for it to be effective. In all my weight loss journey, I have never for once made a meal plan around salmon. Yes. What have I eaten in my weight loss journey? Regular food. When I mean regular, I mean foods that the average Nigerian man can afford to buy. But yet, I'm able to lose weight using the same food that people have over and over again bashed and claimed to be the major reason why you're putting on weight. Carbohydrates, rice, bread, yes, we know that. It's not good. Belly fat, this and that. We get it. But these are the same foods that I've eaten over. And see, anybody that knows me will testify that I'm a bread fan. Yes, I eat bread every other day, even in my weight loss journey. Then when we talk about fitness, a lot of people go to register in the gym until you work 9 to 5. When you come back home, you are exhausted. That gym membership you are subscribing to is wasting. Yes, that is just the truth. We're not ready to have that conversation. And some of us, our confidence level is low. Yes, we don't want to go to the gym and watch other people tell us how badly we are doing exercise. And then tomorrow you feel like, I beg, I know they go to that gym. If you feel you cannot work out in the gym for any reason, don't bother wasting your money to do a gym subscription. You can work out at home. I registered in the gym once. I saw it wasn't convenient for me and I ended my membership. I have worked out from home for years. And yes, I'm able to still lose weight. So there is no law that says you have to go to the gym in order for you to achieve your weight loss goals. So let us start by making realistic plan. I don't know what your routine is like. You know your routine, but look at your routine very well and decide on what works for you without stressing you mentally, financially, and even emotionally. The very first step, in case I haven't mentioned it, the very first step to a successful weight loss journey is sustainability. Because no, you're not going to see results in 1 month. You're not going to see results in 2 months. You should not be looking to see results in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. It should be a lifestyle. So you have to make choices that you know very well that even in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, in the next 4, 5 years, you can sustain it. It's okay to make little adjustments. That's normal because as life changes, adjustments also has to be made. But your major and core plan must be sustainable and must be adjustable. Okay? So I'm going to see you guys in my next video where I'm going to be talking about the next step to take in your weight loss journey. Bye.